took me a few laps to get my driving sorted out. I was like pushing it a little too hard in some corners. I had some slip and slide action in a few spots, but luckily it wasn't like high consequence. And I mean, it was so windy and such tricky, like slippery mud that I knew I kind of wanted to get in front early and open up a gap and then have some room to make those mistakes. And that's what I did, and it worked out. Like, I just kind of maintained a gap for a while. Kevin was chasing hard, and then I think he had some kind of mechanical, and I opened it up, and from there it was just like maintain the gap. It was fun. It's you know, like, it's not real hilly or anything, but all these little punches, and the ground is soft enough and sandy enough that, like, there's a few sections where it really just sucks it out of you, and then the 30-mile-an-hour winds didn't help that either.
I got like a steady start, and so I was riding about 5th. Like Merv and Tyler were with me, and then they kind of fell off the pace a little bit, but Lindeen and Kevin were already gone, so I saw it was Lindeen, then Kevin, then me, and I kept them close for a while, and then with like 4 or 3 to go, I kind of realized he was gone, and so I settled into more of like, you know, no man's land, just finish the race. But then I came around one of the corners back in the stadium over there, and he was pulling some stuff out of his bike.
Yeah, I got baling twine in my rear cassette, and it stuck so that it wrapped around the inside where the free hub is. So trying to pull that out was not just like pulling tape out, it was rope. So I had a fight to get that out, and by the time I got it out, Scott caught back up to me, and then we just were riding together, and then I deflated, so just rode in for 3rd, and was like, okay, I'm done.
Fun course. You had to kind of stay on your toes everywhere because it was top slick and kind of rutted in the corners, so it's a challenging course. It was really fun. The wind made it super challenging because everywhere you thought you could go hard, you were just getting punched in the face with winds.
Rode spikes for the first time in like a year and just got a terrible start. Clawed my way up to 5th, battling with Merv. We were both making some real aggressive passes on each other. And then I put in a little attack with 3 to go and managed to get away, and then wanted to put down an absolute like heater on the last lap and flatted just as I passed pit 1. So I had to grab a pit bike in pit 2. He caught up to me there, and like it came down to a sprint.
long, felt really long, but really fun. Big and wide, I like that because it changes the dynamic of the corners, so that's good.
I'm psyched, yeah. It's been a while since I felt like I was riding at a good level in cross, and so last weekend went well, this weekend's going well so far. I'm pumped, like, it feels good. It's nice to ride like you think you can. It doesn't always work out, but it's nice when it does.
The Really Rad's a really good race. If anybody's watching, like, put it on your calendar next year. Like, come and do 4 weeks. Come and do DC Cross, HBCX, Really Rad Cross, and then stay for Northampton. I mean, that's the block of the best race in the US.